We look at the farm. If you can't give God glory in what you're doing and you can't put Him first, then what's the use of working at all?
My name is Tier Street, and together with my mom, Terry Street, and my dad, Tom Street, we run Shepherd's Hill Farm.
As a kid, you might say, I'm bored, what can we do? Well, we don't have time to say that.
My typical day starts outside at 7 o'clock in the morning, where I go outside and set up all the milking equipment while Mom fixes breakfast. And then after breakfast, we head out about 8:30 to milk the cows. So Mom and I milk the cows together while Daddy is moving all the animals from pasture to pasture. After the milking is done, I might work on orders for the deliveries, and then we will go to the garden and work when we have time. Some days we'll package eggs, and then some days we have chickens to process. My favorite place to be is in the garden.
We have the milk cows, we have beef cows, we have sheep, the egg-laying chickens, and the meat chickens.
The different types of animals balance out the parasites problems. The chickens and the pigs can help to take care of waste of kitchen scraps and compost and weeds.
You know, I tell people whenever we get a new person who wants to buy some of our products, I tell them, you need to come to the farm and see where your food comes from.
A lot of children have no idea where food comes from. A lot of adults have no idea either. And children have a hard time eating vegetables. But when you get that child out there in the garden and you let them plant a seed, or you let them pull their own carrot out of the ground, they're more than eager to eat that piece of vegetable. Farming gives an independence in life. As long as you can feed yourself, that's a big thing. I absolutely love living on this farm, and it is my dream to die on this farm. Most people who come to visit the farm notice the beauty of it, and they comment on how peaceful it is just as soon as they come up the driveway. Well, when God first created everything, He created a garden, and He had Adam and Eve working that garden. And that was the first occupation, was working in a garden. And then they were given dominance over all the animals. So that gave them their food, it gave them their clothing. As Christians, it's important to know that we're eating and producing food in a way that glorifies God.
But when the fruit is brought forth, immediately He putteth in the sickle, because the harvest is come. The end of that reading. Why we farm.